Hi there guys and welcome to my channel. My name is Bryndís and yes, I am back. For those of you who have been following me since last year, I don't know exactly how me being back is going to be looking like in the future, but I do know that I want to somehow document my PhD kind of this last year and a half, 2 years. So I'm going to be experimenting a little bit as to how I can actually do that without feeling that I'm oversharing, which is what leads me to kind of freak out and disappear. So I hope you have some patience with me as I figure out how I can stay here with on this channel and document, but do it kind of carefully, but at the same time honestly and like with integrity. So today is Monday, March 25th, and as you can see here, I headed into the office where I'm working, and in this video I'm gonna be talking about this article that I'm writing. I'm doing a PhD by publication, and that means that I need to write 3 to 5 research articles that need to be published in a peer-reviewed, internationally recognized journal, academic journal. And then when those articles are published or accepted for publication, I need to also write a dissertation. And then following the dissertation, there is the viva, or the defense. So I still have a few big milestones to go. I just want to talk to you, do a little series about how it goes writing a research article. So as you can see, I am back home, and I've just joined a writing group with Accepted Society. I try to join their writing groups twice a week. I can't always make it, but I made it today. And then I also try to join their study groups throughout the week. I find that this kind of co-working atmosphere is really conducive to my productivity. So today I am again still working on this article, and what I'm doing now is my data are video recordings, and so I need to obviously analyze that video recording, and I've been doing that, but I also need to present it in like script or written form. So what I do is I do like what do you call it, screenshots or freeze frames from the video recordings, from the videos, and then I create sketches from those photographs or the screenshots, and then I also need to like do all sorts of things with the sketches in order to try to minimize the recognizability of the children. Some of the children I need to just put like a thing in front of their face so that you can't see their face, and the other children, it all depends on the type of consent form, like consent I've got from the parents. So there are all sorts of ethical things that you need to think about when you're doing research with children, obviously, or with human subjects. So my participants are 2-year-olds, and so I'm trying to present their social interactions, in a way that shows what is happening and at the same time protects their privacy. And so it's quite tricky, because you're really trying to show embodied interactions, which is what I'm focusing on. And so sometimes a lot of that is the face, so it can be a little bit difficult trying to show their expressions and stuff like that when you can't show it. So you have to kind of look at the body posture as well. So it is quite complicated actually, but it's fun. It's a little bit tedious of a work to kind of do the screenshots and then the photographs. You have to cut, like, make the photographs so that it's just what you want in the photograph, and then you have to create the sketch, and then you have to edit the sketch. Oh, it is definitely a process, but it's really interesting to me, at least, and my supervisors are very happy with with what I'm doing. But yeah, so that's kind of what I've been working on today, and probably will be working on tomorrow as well. It does take a lot of time, but I'm trying to be super productive in today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, because then I'm going on like a 5-day holiday for Easter. So anyway, that's what I'm doing now, and it's 5:20. I have about 20 more minutes in the writing group before I call it a day for today. It's been a long day. Started working at around 9 a.m. and yeah, so it's definitely been a long day, but I've gotten lots done as well. So I'm here in campus, as you can see, in my office. Decided to go into the office today, even though I don't have any meetings or anything. I could very well have worked from home, but I just thought it would be good for me to get out of the house, to be honest. Be a little bit social, have lunch with some colleagues. But so today I am working on preparing for a conference that I'm going to next week, actually, after Easter. I'm going to Dublin, well, to Maynooth, which is just outside of Dublin, to a conference where I'm going to be discussing my third article that I'm writing. And so it's kind of an ongoing analysis. And that's actually one of the things that's really helpful about going to conferences is, at least in my field, you don't necessarily have to have like a proper paper that is more or less ready for publication. You can also go in there with a work in progress, basically, and kind of discuss it, because actually just talking about it out loud at the conference helps the thinking process. But also sometimes you get, I've done this two times before, and you get maybe some comments or even questions or suggestions from the audience. So that's often very helpful, even if it's only to kind of confirm that how you were thinking about things is how you want to present your data, and not what some other people might suggest. That's what I'm doing. I'm in the Accepted Society study group this morning. We are just having a break right now. So I really do, like I said, I think yesterday, I really enjoy these study sessions where you can just watch other people work, and that really kind of motivates me also to work. It's a very weird psychological thing, I think, that happens to your brain. But anyway, I'm not gonna stay very long today, I think. I'm just gonna try to get my slides ready. I'm working on them here. Get them kind of, at least the first draft of them ready. And then I will like work on the text. And when I'm done with the text, like my script, I then usually go back and kind of edit the slides and make sure that they look, when I go on conferences, I have to use a certain type of, I like the university template for slides, because they want to see that I'm like a part of the university, it's connected to the funding, basically. So I would love to make it much more nicer and beautiful, but it's not very nice and beautiful at all. But anyway, so that's what I'm doing. And I'm going to continue to do that for a few more hours, and then I'm heading back home. I just arrived home, as you can see. I'm just sitting here in my home office. It's only 2 o'clock, but I decided to go home early today and get some work done at home. And I think I'm gonna work until around 4, continue on with the presentation that I'm preparing, as well as my article in general. And then I'm gonna take a break, and then I will have another meeting at 5 on Zoom. So that's gonna be today. I feel that I've gotten so much done. The presentation is pretty far gone. I hope I should be able to finish it tomorrow, so that I have plenty of time next week after Easter to finalize my manuscript and do some changes to the slides and practice and stuff like that. Try to work on the article. I'm still working on the transcription that I talked about yesterday, and the sketches, and kind of figuring out how I want to present. Obviously, I'm going to present one example of it in the conference, just to kind of give them a general idea of what I'm doing. And then obviously I need to continue to work on that, and that's going to take me probably until end of April, I think, to have that all finished. Plus, I think I also want to work a little bit on the lit review for the article as well, like the background of the previous research section. But it's going well. I just checked on my second article that I submitted to a academic journal. I submitted it on 16th of February. On the 20th, so that was like a Friday. On the 20th, which I think is the Tuesday after, I saw that it had been kind of like noted that it's been received. I got like a confirmation that they received my submission. And then it went out quite quickly to peer review. And so now when I go to the portal and look like at the status, it says decision pending. Sent it to a journal that is quite highly respected in the field of early childhood education. So I knew that there was going to be a waiting period, but I'm still hopeful that it will be published this year and not like go over until next year, but we will see. I'm gonna continue to do some work, and I will chat to you later. Oh my goodness. So I have now been working here for 2 hours. Then I did take an hour break where I just relaxed on the couch, watched some YouTube, Booktube, and cuddled with Emma. I'm here with Emma again, and Mario is down there behind my laptop. I don't know if you can see him there. You can see a little bit of his orange orange fur. So I went on Zoom for about half an hour with on a Zoom meeting. That's what I was doing. But now it's like almost 6 o'clock. I decided to just do a couple of more minutes of my slides. I had already been working on this slide earlier, but I was kind of, it's not ready, like by far. I will be working on that tomorrow. But I just wanted to come on here and say goodbye. I'm very rusty with doing vlogs, that's for sure. Anyway, yeah, so I am trying to navigate how, as I think I already said earlier in the video, I'm trying to navigate how I want to vlog and document my PhD journey and do it in a kind of sustainable way for me, because and like in the last few weeks I've been watching a lot of vlogs. Like I'm been doing some research and like I enjoy watching vloggers who are vlogging their life. So they just show you kind of their day from start to finish or whatever, which is something that I used to do last year. I enjoy that, but I don't want to do that. I don't feel comfortable doing that. I don't really use social media anymore. I stopped, like I took a break from social media in January, except for YouTube. And I haven't really gotten back to it. I made my Instagram like private. I barely ever post there. I think mostly if I post, it's usually pictures of my cat or of the Northern Lights or something. something like that. But generally don't post there, as well as on Facebook and I don't use any like TikTok or anything. So I feel that I don't want to be putting my life out there as much as I did. And I don't know if that is a permanent thing or if it's just a phase I'm going through. We'll see. But I know that I want to, as I said also before, I think in the video, I want to document my PhD journey, and I want to be authentic and honest here. So I don't want to be showing you my PhD life and that being somehow like filtered and made to look like something that it isn't, because I'm not showing you everything else in my life. So I need to figure out exactly how to do that and feel kind of, I don't know, comfortable in showing you my life in an honest way without showing you too much. That's basically what I'm trying to do. And I know that there are I've seen a few academic channels here, PhD channels, where they are doing that. They are just talking about their academics and what they're doing, and then everything else is kind of just left out. And that's what I want to do. So I do hope that all of you who are still here, subscribed, will be interested in that. But if not, I completely understand and will hold no grudges if people will unsubscribe and disappear from my channel. But yeah, I'm really, as I said, trying to find how I'm gonna do this. And I'm thinking just for like I can't speak. So in the beginning, I'm thinking maybe one vlog a month or video like this a month or something like that. And I'm not gonna have any like fixed schedule or put any that type of pressure on me like that. I have my Booktube channel that I will link below, where I have 2 videos a week where I'm talking about the books I read. I do book reviews, which don't get a lot of views, but that's okay, because that's not why I'm doing it. I'm just doing it because it's so much fun talking about books. So I'm doing do book reviews on Mondays, and then I do like a TPRs, and like monthly wrap-ups of what I read, what I've been reading. I do book hauls if I've bought books, which I've been buying way too many books lately. And like different type, maybe the occasional reading vlog, a tag, like Booktube tag and stuff like that on Fridays. So I have those fixed 2 days a week. And they don't really take a lot of time because it's just usually me sitting in front of a computer talking. So the editing is so much easier than if you're doing like vlogs and you have to add music and stuff like that. So I'm loving that, and I would love to see you over there if you're interested in books and reading. I read I have quite the eclectic reading taste, although mostly lately I've been reading a lot of classics and fantasy or sci-fi. So, but yes, anyway, it's getting 6 p.m. I'm so happy that it's staying so light out. It doesn't really get dark now until after 9 p.m. So it's so nice. And yeah, it's going to be working tomorrow, and then I'm gonna have 5 days off for Easter, and I'm traveling for Easter back home to my hometown, and I might not even take my laptop with me, which is like, whoa, that's gonna be amazing. And then I'm going to Dublin next week, and I'm definitely going to be doing a conference travel PhD vlog while I'm there for sure. So that will be my next video. But anyway, I hope that I'm sorry, I just talk. It's crazy, right? I'm sorry. But thank you for watching, and hope you liked the video. If you did like it, then please give me a thumbs up and all the YouTube things, and bye for now. See you in my next video.